Welcome. If you're a Canadian small business owner tuning into this explainer, I want to start by just acknowledging something right out of the gate. You are working incredibly hard. You're putting in the time, the energy, the late nights, and the sheer passion to make your business succeed. But here's the thing. If you're feeling overwhelmed or bogged down, the problem you're experiencing is absolutely not a lack of effort. You are doing the work. You really don't need to work any harder than you already are. Okay, let's dive into this. The real issue is that the business often grows way faster than the structure around it. Early on, your entire focus is just on getting work, right? Serving customers, sending out those initial invoices, and just keeping things moving. And I want to emphasize with complete empathy here, that is normal. Every successful business starts exactly there. But over time, that scattered activity starts to create real friction. The lack of foundational structure, it quietly catches up to you. You stay constantly busy, but running the business doesn't actually become any easier. In fact, it often feels a whole lot harder. So you might start noticing these really relatable symptoms. Receipts sit in a dozen different places. Bank transactions are practically impossible to explain months later. Business and personal activities might not be totally separated yet. Figuring out GST or HST is just unclear. And tax time? Well, that suddenly turns into this massive, stressful cleanup project. Your daily work depends way too much on your own memory, and long-term planning gets completely pushed aside until something urgent forces your hand. Well, Built to Thrive was created to solve exactly this problem. It's a practical, absolutely jargon-free framework designed specifically to help Canadian small business owners clearly see what needs attention, organize that responsibility, and build lasting structure without the headache. Now, the goal here is absolutely not to add heavy corporate bureaucracy or make your business more complicated. Nobody wants that. The true goal is to make your business easier to understand, easier to manage, and easier to improve. It's all about simplifying your everyday reality. Built to Thrive actually connects learning directly with immediate action. So guides explain what matters and why. Tools like checklists, trackers, and worksheets help you get your hands dirty and actually do the work. Explainers are there to clarify specific concepts when you just need a bit more context, and books provide a much deeper understanding for those of you who want to go even further. Now, you might be wondering where to begin. Listen, you do not need to fix everything at once. This system maps your specific friction points directly to 4 core domains. If your initial setup is unclear, you start with formation and structure. If records, expenses, or year-end are causing you major stress, start with tax and financial discipline. If your daily work just feels totally scattered, look at operations and systems. And if the business is busy but kind of directionless, start with strategy and transition. Basically, you start exactly where your friction is highest. And this brilliantly illustrates a concrete staircase of progress. Built to Thrive gives owners a much clearer way to move from pure guesswork to practical, everyday action. It's like a chain reaction. Step by step, you build better habits. Better habits allow you to use better tools. Those tools help you create better records, which then equips you to ask better questions and ultimately make much better decisions. Remember, a stronger business is not built by doing everything all at once. That's a recipe for burnout. It is built by making the right responsibilities visible, strengthening them naturally over time, and creating systems that you, the owner, can actually use. That is the core promise of Built to Thrive. It offers practical guides and tools tailored for Canadian small business owners, specifically designed to help you build with clarity rather than guesswork. I really want to leave you with this fundamental truth about your business. Clarity reduces friction, structure reduces stress. You absolutely have what it takes to build a thriving business. You just need the right foundation to support all of your hard work. So take a quick look at your daily operations right now. What is the single biggest area of friction slowing you down today? And what are you going to do to clarify it? Start where you are.